back wall ramp bounce, and Delta did that. Now Hockey's trying to respond. A 1v1 situation, bumps the last man, and just like that, 11 seconds in, we've already had back-to-back goals.
I'm gonna show this game to any person that's suspect about being a fan of Rocket League.
3-1 after conceding the opening goal. Like, they got punched in the mouth the first couple of seconds, and now they've put up 4 unanswered goals.
Not necessarily going for a goal, but just maybe a bump afterwards to open up the shot lane. That one almost open wide for Delta. A second look, repeat, gets the third. It's top corner, and no defender can stretch past it.
Have been sorted out as we're off to the races once again.
I'm glad you... Oh, forget about it. Hockey coming in with some fireworks. It's like the grand finale of the fireworks display, but happening at the very beginning of the show. What kind of dunk was that?
Hey, bro, looking fine. Hockey looking magnificent. And Cream's trying to add one more goal to the pile.
They have turned it around in their favor, and there is going to be a shot from Delta sent away by Wavy. Auraz has another take, but it's a slow roller. An advantage on the 50, though, from Repeat as he takes advantage. As Hockey was trying to dribble that away, maybe a little too confident as he didn't expect the 50-50, didn't expect the second goal either. Delta, oh, you can be very sure that he is back.
Great speed. I love the cinematic shot of Hockey and Creams hustling. Playing 90 seconds after that solid Hey Bro offensive. And now Delta and Repeat passing play in the corner of Hey Bro. Doesn't work out, but
find its form. And instead, they're pushed back farther and farther. Hockey, shot right under the crossbar that is saved by Auraz.
Breath. Auraz has just missed, but he doubles it off his own back wall. That dude cannot miss from that position right now. He's made 7 saves in this overtime, but it's all for naught. Hey Bro's gonna go up 2-0 in the series after taking a lengthy overtime. That Boulevard forced them to pry from their cold dead hands. Like this again as Creams is allowed to shoot. Leaves a little bit to be desired on the power side, but follows it up with a great setup for Wavy.
Going to be made from that player. So it's forcing them to make big plays on defense, but the big play, they can't make it. This is the issue right now. This is the big problem. Boulevard off that kickoff. A massive chance to score. They could have ripped the shot, but it was too high, and they're immediately punished. If you do not take advantage of those small amount of opportunities that find their way, they're just not going to get back into this game. That could have really put an end to this game, so could that shot have been as well? Another look here for Halo. It's off the top corner. Bounces away. Cream still attacking. It's never ending from Hey Bro. If you didn't know before, then now, surely you gotta know. That is it, folks. Game 3 is done. This series over. Round 1 of the final playoff bracket for this first fall showdown of Bandit on Wheels is completed. Hey Bro knocks Boulevard down to the lower bracket for either one of these teams. It is Old Heads off to a bit of the better start in terms of possession, but a downwards pass as well. J-Pow and Heck, we mentioned the coordination these two players would have, and it's not a mistake.
I mean, it was just about 4 years ago when Heck and J-Pow were on that Stromboli team together. Back on this Old Heads counterattack.
Adam, how about this clear? A flip reset available, but he takes it back down to the ground. If he has more than 4 boosts, he might be able to take this shot, but why not a handoff? Why not a drop down to J-Pow to clean it up?
And this is, I love watching Adam work. When I was casting on the Nefarious Team streams a couple of seasons ago, he was my favorite player to watch. The entire world when it comes to Rocket League. And you outsmart him into making a poor touch, setting up your teammate to score, but hey, it doesn't matter.
Resource on that play, and Daniel, an important player to have all that boost available. Atomic setting up the double tap, couldn't get it. And you can coordinate yourselves to a victory against the almighty Burgers. Maybe extend your lead to 2. Heck, just behind the play, almost had that goal to go. Daniel, last effort. Don't doubt this man here. Right under pass 1, pass 2, shot not there.
Atomic, in his rotations out of the play, just plays the ball, and whoever's alongside it for Old Heads. He is so annoying, and it keeps possession for Burgers, allows that opportunity to develop.
The full tank of boost, ready to play this off the ceiling. He's been very comfortable on the ceiling. Almost puts it in front of their own net. Atomic searching for that net as well, but a big save out of Heck.
Old Heads finding a way. They keep themselves in this thing, but that's a bad loss. Daniel's got an open net, and he is not going to miss that. This many opportunities. That was the 13th shot on target for Burgers in this game. Heck, trying to find one back.
Oh, he missed to take form, take a shot as well.
But that means he'll be back to defend against this Heck shot. There's the save from Atomic. A little shakier than I thought it was going to be, but hey, he makes the block.
Could come to be so important in these games. Or maybe you just need that one shot to go in.
That is an impossible situation right there to get out of. J-Pow trying to get it.
Able to intercept the play and defuse it as it arrives.
Ooh, okay. What can Heck do? It's through one. As Mist and Daniel back to the play. Gets the ball to J-Pow. The double is good. Heck and J-Pow, the dynamic duo in game 3, putting Old Heads up in front.
It was 8 minutes of game time that this team of Old Heads had not scored.
And now, maybe add on to it. Adam across the box and doing Atomic thing. Shot on. J-Pow had to jump. Let's see what these Burgers can do. They don't want to go down without a fight, obviously. And it's a matter of do they. Daniel, save on the goal line.
I think ball possession going to be a monumental factor for Old Heads because in their game lost to Burgers, it was them stretched out on the goal line for almost the entire game. Just like this. The denials are incredibly impressive by the Old Heads. The flip reset plays, but they are taken away in an instant. And the same goes for this play. Instantaneously, it is Adam to come up with the ball. Seems to be at the right place at the right time in those chaotic maneuvers. Speaking of which, how do you save that, Heck? How in the world he can make a defensive montage?
Here in game 4, which is keeping Old Heads in front, but man, are they having to work for this lead. Missed another shot, and finally, the Burgers will score. More intense field domination. 70% of the first half of this game has been played on the Burgers' offensive end, and they're just now scoring their first. Daniel pass over Adams, had Atomic's right there. The passing plays are connecting, and finally, the Old Heads are getting tired.
One game sense to get those goals. Hold on, 2 defenders are taken to make that save. Daniel's the third one, just to make sure Old Heads can't equalize quite yet. He's stretching across the other side of the field, taking it solo to the corner, almost getting it behind the defenders and into the back of the net. As we're back in the midfield, but Old Heads, boy, would they like that situation to come about again. Atomic off the other side and Miss cleans up. It's a turnaround, a quick one for Burgers. Take this engagement against Atomic. Atomic is bumped into the play and Miss wants to follow immediately. Adam able to get the save, and Atomic is back up again. Sets up the double tap. Nobody on the backboard to stop him, and you can't offer that real estate to Atomic.
It wasn't even that much real estate. He just built a mansion on what felt like 1 square foot because Heck's not in.
He's searching for more titles. He's searching for more wins here. He's searching for the livelihood here. And the Bandits on Wheels fall showdown. The team to lose this game is out of it on the goal line. Towing the line here is the ball. We've seen this occasion on occasion for the Old Heads. They survive. They take a shot afterwards. Half a minute remaining. Missed. Sees exactly where that ball is coming from. Punishes off the backboard. That should be done and out for the Old Heads.
Clip it and ship it, the Burgers, they're moving on. Mist knew exactly where Heck wanted to play that ball.
The patties are fresh and the Old Heads, you can go back to sleep. They're knocked out of the fall showdown. The Burgers will move on here in the lower bracket. Yeah, think back to the last series we saw Hey Bro in today. They scored 4 goals in the first minute. We know what this offense is capable of, but they can't get on offense. It takes all 3. Couple of looks is the best way to put it right now. They have 1 shot registered. Make it 2. That's all they're good for. That's all that's needed. In the blink of an eye, the first goal's in.
If that doesn't sum up Rocket League for you, then I don't know what does. Just 1 shot registered until that play right there, and then Hey Bro take the lead.
Oh, the drop down earlier was magnificent, and Creams do still need to score a goal. It has been scoreless for them the entire series, and it could be one finally.
With nothing to show on the scoreboard for what you're doing in offense. Here's a good look, actually. Cosmic goal shoot. Playing so slow right now. Pyro, we need to see a transition ASAP from Noly's minions.
Hey, bro, don't need to see that happen, though, but they are going to indeed.
And now Creams and Hockey moving down the field together, but Noly, big block on the goal line.
Creams, big stop there to the corner, but it's not going to stop Noly's minions from trying to score. And Cosmic and Noly, they can't get on the same page again. Bounce at it at any time they're needed. Hockey, that flip reset was exactly the type of play to give that single goal to Hebro the last time, and it could have been it this time again. Answers are being provided, but the finishing factor not executed upon. It could be just a 45-degree flick. Again, we are so close to that goal. It's gotta come at some point. It's just breathtaking when it's this late into the overtime sequence, and he's gonna turn it around for the overtime goal as well. Noly's minions, only 2 goals in a series that has been over 16 minutes, but they made it happen. I mean, you want to talk about an MVP so far? He's got 2 of the 3 goals from Noly's minions right now. Unable to get around. Noly kind of lurking around this ball, but eventually landing on the ground. This one looking threatening. Hold on, Hockey. Can't give this guy a chance on the backboard. He'll make you pay.
Hockey dropped the hammer. Talk about 1v1 prowess. I mean, coming into this series is all we can talk about. Waving, great pair of 50-50s to make sure the defense is successful until Noly takes control of the ball once again, 2-2.
Oh dear, Frosty had the engagement necessary to loft this up high for Noly to deliver that blow. As it is so important, you can get top 2 with this win right here. You might just get the go-ahead goal with this sequence. Yes, they will.
Why? They get the passing play to go, but they still need 1 goal. Whether it's a passing play or not, doesn't matter. Gotta force overtime again after defending Creams and Wavy. Great pair of blocks by Frosty there.
Yeah, Frosty coming up big just to keep Noly's minions in this game. Noly, you wanted the passing plays. How about a pass to himself?
Finds a clear, though Noly defending the midfield line, setting up Cosmic for a shot, blocked by Hockey.
Granted, they don't necessarily need it. Still tied up, but Frosty, maybe a hard shot is all they need, coupled with the bump play.
Cosmic caught him off guard, and once that shot develops and presents itself, these players can hit them. There we go again. Wavy's gonna tie us up. I'm finding out new things about Rocket League in this series. These players are teaching me new tricks.
Oh, here's a trick that's been a part of the playbook for a long time. Now, is that second goal all that Hebro need to punch their ticket to the grand finals with a minute remaining? Less than that, it might just be Hockey towards the net. One last touch will secure the 3rd goal for HB. And that's it. Hey, bro, what a performance today. A 3-0 to start, a 3-1 to finish the upper bracket, and they'll be your first grand finalists.
Especially in a longer offseason that we've had between RLCSs. And I think this is a huge moment when you got a guy like Noly on your team to make a name for yourself. Well, right now, not going to happen with Burgers. That was really where he got into conversations of being a top 5 player in the world, as Noly will rip a shot. The follow-up was there.
Gotten a lot better at the island roll as well, so if you ever catch yourself in a position where you're overextended, you got to be careful about Daniel, because at midfield, if he finds a touch, he's going to let it rip from long distance, and Noly just could not get the clear. Atomic to Daniel, great pass, better shot. Noly, huge save off the crossbar.
Full control here in the final third, and just controlling possession, the pace of play, forcing Noly's minions into a tough spot. But here, all 3 of Noly's minions flying toward it, and where did Burgers go downfield? Did they all just push up for the clear?
Mist went out towards the opposite side to get the corner grab. He went for a full Tenga boost, and I think he was hoping that either Takeoff obviously went their way, or they won the 50 to follow the challenge, and they did. Daniel and how his career's progressed, how his skill has really stepped up in the RLCS. I think people were expecting him to maybe become a little bit more of a Rawas when the offensive prowess, the defensive capabilities, good and bad to say the least. Psycho, maybe.
I mean, Mist. He hit it, but it's not going in. Would you say the Burgers are flipping, Spaceman?
Out with that, yeah. You see what Daniel just did? Oh my goodness. Where did he come from?
But you have to find possession out of your own zone and beat the first man. That's how you find that space in the backfield.
Yeah, and it's really not a case of play styles at all. It's just come down to tempo. The tempo's just been so heavy in favor of Burgers. Create some space back to the midfield. Cosmic will give it to Atomic, and we trade possessions yet again.
And this is looking a lot better for Noly's minions. You're almost halfway through this game. You're up by 1 goal. Make it 2 off the post. No, what a bounce!
Maybe they put something together here in Coliseum to send us the distance.
Yeah, you certainly have proof in the adjustments, and some proof of Cosmic scoring this goal. Not only a massive success, but boy, we have seen a show from the players. It's been a lot of fun to watch, and that's a great demo coming out from Daniel. Look at the control to bring that one across the box.
Yeah, you must have forgot that he teamed with Reynolds and Arsenal for a while because the demos are going to be there. It's a nice job by Daniel. Uses the reset center. Perfect. Missed. Closes. Well done. What a play.
Picked off. Noly trying to drop it back down to Cosmic, and he bit. But Daniel's there to make the save. And hold on a second as he transitioned this one into a goal. Atomic shot on target will drop it down, and Burgers will take the lead.
You get them to kind of overextend just a little bit, lull them into a pacifier, and then throw the crib out the window. Look at this touch. Atomic is just beautiful.
Gotta be a hero for Noly's minions. Needs a good dunk. Not gonna find it. Cosmic's forced to go. This one bouncing. Noly's gotta pop it up. And Burgers for the moment are looking to end it, and missed Will with an extra touch. And Burgers will take down Noly's minions and get a chance at redemption in the grand finals.
This is the grand finals I think a lot of people wanted to see, and luckily we have answered the call, and so has missed off the kickoff, wasting no time, no expense, already a 1-0 lead. And much more to fight through as more continuations will happen in the weeks progress. But to start, follow-up attempts, Wavy very quietly dunks it down for a tie game. A very quiet one, it feels like, for Burgers, but they have made the most of it, and another kickoff that goes their way.
Hey, bro. Organizing a kickoff here. Can Creams put this one on target? It's wide open. Atomic off the spawn. He got a piece of it. Here, Daniel again trying to get some control. He doesn't have boost, and he shows it there. Wavy. Can he make magic happen? Gets it over one, but a huge save from Daniel.
Around one. Atomic through the corner. Daniel reset. Wins the dunk. Denied.
Oh
Kicks
my
back
goodness,
out.
Atomic.
Shot from Atomic. Wow.
Just blasted this one when it came down, and Creams, I mean, that was as good as defense as you could get, but it just rolled right out to Atomic, top shelf, headed towards the back post, and with 1 second left, Burgers looking to close out game 2.
Every single round just kind of getting better and better and better. So you still have an absolute chance in this grand final. Still plenty of time to make that a reality, but they are playing a very warmed up Burger squad, which is not something you want to do.
Yeah, Atomic's doing everything just to stay on the ball and be the biggest nuisance he can. That one's going to be a bit high, no follow-up. He ran out of boost. He couldn't really re-angle that one any further. Here comes Atomic, dangerous. This one's just wide of the net. Wavy is credited with the save.
Now to the adjacent wall to commit. All three are here stacking. Midfield available. Creams punching it to the corner. Recentered to Hockey on target, and Miss can't collapse. It doesn't matter. Hockey is there. A credit to Creams and Hockey working downfield and recognizing, look, we can play through the corner on a center. Why force the extra challenge on the goal line? Well, huge stuff.
But Creams, an extra flick towards the net. How about a musty? Oh, he gets doubled in by Daniel, an own goal. And Creams able to get a second for Hey Bro.
I'm gonna let you score this for me. I'm gonna go and throw this downfield. You go ahead, take care of the rest. Daniel puts it away. Just 2 more needed to take home first place and their share of $3,500 apiece. But this is a very important
my goodness,
game.
Miss.
Mist is a very important big player. Is that 3 touches?
Oh my goodness. With the flip reset over Creams, and it kind of rolls off his car, and then he gets the double tap to put it home. The finesse required is off the charts from Mist. The highest level is a different beast, and Burgers would be favored if this one goes the distance, but right now we have to favor Hey Bro. Couldn't hang on to it. Hockey trying to force the issue now. He's going to be called upon again to put to backboard. Here comes Wavy. It's a wide open net. Everyone's split across.
This has really come down to just too many members to deal with if you are Burgers. They just haven't had enough time, and that is free downfield.
And you're looking towards Burgers to make the difference here.
Oh, Daniel, great touch. Daniel, great finish. Atomic was right place, right time, but Daniel off the kickoff beats 1, wins the extra touch right here. And that's just absurd. Luckily, Creams is back, but he's the only one. He's got to defend against 2, and he just can't do it. That's the danger, and that's the response.
Yeah, and I'm curious from Creams' POV here. He's got 2 players. He's got one on the ball and one on the far side, and that was a perfect pass from Mist. There's a slight hesitation from Creams. I think if he just threw it in reverse as soon as he saw the pass, he might have got a piece of it.
To Atomic, double tap. It's absolutely good, and it's for the lead.
Well, okay, we found the offense. It's been found, and it's in Atomic. That's a great setup pass there from Daniel. Perfect finesse and pace behind that ball.
Everybody starts to breathe back at midfield. Round 1, Atomic cutting it down to Daniel, restabilizing around Chuckles. That's absurd, and he can't finish the play.
Holding on and nursing that 1-goal lead off the ceiling. Daniel looking for a second to the backboard. Daniel goes under the defender. Daniel does it by himself.
Look at the finesse with this finishing touch. Not a lot of power, but just enough. to squeeze it under hockey. It's nothing flashy, just consistent, and it works. So does Daniel. Again, same spot, same situation. Atomic's going to show you what he's got. Miss, squeezes it in.
Against Noly's minions as well. Here's a double tap. That's free for Mist. I don't care how many defenders are below him. If he comes clean off the backboard, you know this one's going on target. Wavy on the first challenge, Creams on the second. Not even close. Yeah, I mean, just going back to that missed goal for a second. Like, it's really about, oh, hold on a second. Creams, can he put it away? He will. All the way into your goal line, basically. And now they might pay. Aki certainly putting it towards target. Here comes Creams. Double tap. Whoa, that one was almost on target. Wavy again there to clean it up. Look at the second touch, though, from Creams. That threw the last man for a loop.
We love the corner play right now. If you're Hebro, just constant pressure, extra touches. The angles are disgusting. And yet again, they find themselves in prime position to show that they are the real deal. The flick doesn't matter, but the result does. In Game 7 in your grand finals, it's Hebro who take home the championship, $3,500, and Wavy will have something on Liquipedia, absolutely. We have more action coming through. We're going to be back here next weekend. This doesn't stop. It's only week 1. We'll be back on Saturday the 21st with the draft that happens at 2:30 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you tune in and find out exactly what's going to happen then, because more Rocket League will be on your screens. But as for now, that's all we have for tonight. Congratulations to Hebro for taking home the championship. We'll crown another champion next week, or potential run back. Who knows what Hebro's got. We'll see you then. Have a good night.